today we're gonna talk about a very important topic. How to make eco-friendly clothes more attractive and accessible to students. My group have been hired by the company APTAE to answer to this question. In order to do so, for our findings, we decided to use several methods. Some of them were to use websites to make researches on the internet. Then we decided to interview different students to understand how they would feel about this topic. And finally, we compared their answers with some statistics and some of our findings that we got throughout our researches and methods. At the end, we felt comfortable that we had enough results and a great strategy to offer the company APTAE to answer this question. And now, we're gonna show you one example of one student that we interviewed.
Eco-friendly clothing, yes, I think it's something related to the environment, but I don't know what is it exactly. Well, now, of course, as a student, I think my budget is a little bit limited, of course, so I prefer buying cheaper clothes now. But in the future, if they find some solutions to be more affordable, of course, I will be so interested to buy it and to protect the environment.
Thank you, Moha, for your participation. So, in fact, as you said, the first thing we attract students in eco-friendly clothes is the environmental benefits. Regular clothes and eco-friendly clothes have not the same process making and they don't use the same material. Indeed, in eco-friendly clothes we use less water for cotton and chemicals material. So another way to attract students is the fashion side. In fact, at first, students don't always think that eco-friendly and fashion are related, but it can be the same. For example, we have brands like APTAE, North Face, or even Patagonia, which use eco-friendly strategy for their clothes. And finally, another way to attract students is the social media. Indeed, students are the most active on social media, and fashion is also active on social media, as we can see on this graph. So, social media is the best and easiest way to communicate with students and to promote a brand like APTAE. A brand like APTAE can also use the influencer or the famous people to promote their brand and convince students in buying their clothes.
Thank you, Amandine, for your ideas, very useful. Now let's get to accessibility, or better, let's get to price, which is the main problem for students, as we've seen. What's the solution? The solution is the greenest and most eco-friendly way of dressing, that is second-hand shopping. This graph clearly shows you how this market is growing exponentially, in particular among the youngest generation, that is students. Today, many firms are getting into the second-hand market, and firms like APTAE can really take a big share of the market by buying and selling second-hand, but also by lending and borrowing. As we know, the sharing economy is growing a lot, and this now is a new solution because, of course, we cannot always buy second-hand. Sometimes we just need to take something from somebody and give it back. But that's not all. Sometimes we need new clothes for important occasion, and in this case, we have no other choice than buying new. But even that, we can buy better. We can buy better with better material. Even at a bit higher price, it's still convenient for a student because you won't have to buy again. Because behind the price of fast fashion, we have low salaries, chemicals released, and lots of pollution. So many firms like Levi's have started to produce with lower material, creating better materials to last longer. And this is one of the choices that will make the difference in the future.
So another way to attract students and make eco-friendly clothes more affordable is, for example, the upcycling. So the aim is to take a clothes that you no longer wear and to customize it to have a clothes in better quality. So it's a way to have new clothes with what you already have on your dressing. Then to make it more affordable, brands like APTAE can do pop-up store in school or university in partnership with the Council of Students, and maybe permit the students to have reduction on their clothes. And they can also organize fashion show in school or university to show that eco-friendly clothes can be fashion also.
Thank you, Amandine, and thank you, Alexandro, for all of your inputs. They were very helpful. I think now that the company APTAE should have enough information and results in order to answer to this problematic. Thank you very much for your attention, and we'll see you next time for more breaking news.